an all-new episode of Living Well Uintah Basin. On Beyond the Couch, we discuss the Uintah High Theater production of The Mousetrap. On Dish by Dish, Jason Webb makes a healthy chicken burger. Living Well Uintah Basin, presented by Ashley Regional Medical Center. Also made possible by Warriors Warehouse and Uintah Recreation District. Living Well Beyond the Couch.
Well, he does pull a gun out.
Yeah, but then he says I want to do it.
Don't give away too much here.
With great solid carved fruits on it.
Yes, we have, in the dining room.
In here? Oh, I simply must see it.
Well, first of all, I want to say thanks for having me on Living Well, because for me, there's no better way to live well than to enrich my life with the arts and to help others have the arts in their life. So I'm really happy to be on the set of our spring play here today. We're doing The Mousetrap, classic Agatha Christie murder mystery. It's been playing in London. It opened in 1952, I believe, or thereabouts. It's never closed. It's still running even to this day. So I thought we need to do it too. And our production dates are May 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So we hope that people will find time in their schedules to come and enjoy a great murder mystery. They'll be sitting right here on the stage. So they'll be literally, at times, just feet away from our actors. Something we really haven't done much here. In fact, ever. I'm not aware that we've ever done it before. So I'm pretty excited about that. Small cast, we have 8 student actors in this all together. A murder will take place. We're not giving away any secrets at all. So we'll even swear our audience to secrecy. It's a lot of rehearsal. We rehearse 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday, for this one, 2 to 2.5 hours a night. And we're actually putting it together quite fast. So this came right of the coattails of our large scale, our big main stage musical. We did Mary Poppins this year. Pulled out all the stops, went huge set. And in fact, we're kind of repurposing the set. You'll recognize the Banks home behind me is now Monkswell Manor. We're just kind of readjusting it just a little bit. It was such a perfect fit. We didn't want to rebuild a whole new house again. So yeah, we're kind of reusing a little bit here. But yeah, the commitment is pretty intense. I've got my actors that I have are all so dedicated. And so they're working extra hard to memorize lines, to create character, to speak in the proper dialect. This takes place just outside of London.
Chris Rand's prefab nestmate. Let's go down in history.
Nice.
My husband.
How do you do? Terrible weather, isn't it? Takes one's back to Dickens and Scrooge.
Major!
Sir!
Do you have much to say?
Oh, theater here is really cool. Like, I actually moved here a few years ago, and at my old school, the theater program was not quite as developed as it is here, and it's so cool to be part of a theater program where it's so developed and so supported by the community. And it's just really awesome to be part of it. And theater is a huge part of my life. It's one of the biggest things that I do all year. It's always theater season. Like, other kids have sports seasons and stuff, but it's not my cup of tea.
You know, as a little kid, I did it in the living room with my friends in the neighborhood. We put on shows and invited our parents. And my mom said, I need to get you in a drama class. And I said, what is that? I don't even know what is a drama class? And it didn't happen until high school. And but I finally took a class. I had a lot of fun with it because there's nothing like the feeling of creating emotion and emotional connection with an audience. When they're up here on stage, when an actor is on stage or a performer of any kind, dancer, musician, anything, and that evokes a response from an audience, it's indescribable. But you want more of it. You want it again. And it doesn't have to be applause. Applause feels great, make no mistake. But if you're doing a dramatic piece and you hear somebody affected emotionally by that, or we're doing a suspense mystery here, if we create a little bit of tension or anxiety just for that moment, that's exciting. To take something off the written page, bring it to life, and evoke an emotional response.
Whenever they cheer and they clap, you know, that standing motivation at the very end is what we all strive for. That's our big thank you, and it makes your heart glow. Really, it's an amazing feeling.
Mary Poppins was a crowd pleaser. It hit the sweet spot, and our community was so kind. The compliments are still coming in for the amazing, talented young people that I have to work with. I'm so lucky. When they can perform to that level, it makes me look pretty good, right? But the truth is, it's them. They're doing it. Our community loves the arts, and so they're raising them this way. And kids are learning to sing, they're learning to dance, they're doing all of these kind of things that train them to be in a musical by the time they get to high school. And I'm just reaping the benefits of our wonderful community and the love they have for the arts and these kids that are so extremely talented. But Mary Poppins hit the sweet spot. I mean, the community responded so well. Beautiful audiences, just full houses, and kind words.
Says, heavy falls expected, motorists warned, etc. Hope you've got plenty of provisions in.
I remember the first time I saw a high school play, and it was of Aladdin, and it was over in Roosevelt, and I saw it, and I just, from that point onward, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And then in 4th grade, I was actually in the high school play, and that was really cool.
Theater's in my blood. I've been doing theater stuff since as long as I can remember. Well, the experiences and the relationships that evolve from the theater experience is unlike any that I've ever done. I've done every sport imaginable before and a ton of other activities, and I've never received the love and relationships that I've gotten from theater.
Well, you're with each other for so long and so often that it's impossible not to develop some sort of relationship, and it's whether a negative or a positive relationship. But yeah, the relationships are there. And it's really cool in this play because we only have 8 people in the cast.
Just audition. You know, it's a difficult thing to do. Even I struggle with it, but just audition for it. You know, don't hold back either, because even if you don't make it, you still have all the other opportunities ahead of you. The audition process it's fun. It's exciting, get your heart pumping, and if you want to be involved, then just go for it. There's nothing that could ever be wrong with that.
Yeah, just do it. There's no reason to be nervous. Honestly, if you don't want to lead role, then just come and do it. It's an awesome experience, and I know that there's a ton of people who they may not be lead roles, or they may just be ensemble, but that's what they want to do.
Well, my name is Paravicini. I'm an Italian swindler type of man. I'm also quite the ladies' man, I think, of myself. Constantly flirting with the only married woman in the house. So that gives you a little bit of my character as it is.
I play Major Metcalf. Yeah, he's basically like Colonel Mustard, like in Clue. He's like a character that was based off of, yeah.
Come to expect, if audiences felt like the talent was there and the quality, all of the elements of theater were there, if that pleased you, then this one will please you just the same way. But the details, May 5th through the 8th, May 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, 7 o'clock p.m. Come in the main auditorium and then walk all the way to the front up on the stage to watch the show. Tickets are $8, available at the door or from cast members.
They're all interesting. For instance,
because you never really...
Into it.
Sorry, Colin, I'm going to just pick on the dialect again here too. So, is this your Ronley? Yeah, think of Ronley like a little vocal before. When he says that, well, you go so... Yes, something like that. Let's try it. Give that line to her again.
Freedom Fitness would like to thank you for your years of patronage. We at Warriors Warehouse are happy to take over the legacy of Freedom Fitness and will support you for years to come. Stop in today.
Looking for great mammography care? Ashley Regional Medical Center now gives same-day results to mammography patients. Following your mammogram, you will be invited to wait in our quiet area while a radiologist reads your results. Our certified breast health navigator nurse will speak with you about your results and what follow-up care is required. If additional tests are needed or a referral for other care, our breast care navigator will assist you with appointments. Call today to set up your mammogram.
Living Well Health and Wellness Tip brought to you by Warriors Warehouse.
So MCT is a healthy fat that helps burn fat in the body. It's as easy as switching out products like coconut oil in your daily diet.
But to get optimal fat burning results, you really need to use a concentrated MCT supplement like we've got here with the capsule and oil. And really it's easy to use. I would just start with a teaspoon a day. Work that up to 3 tablespoons a day, and you can put that in your smoothie or protein shake.
Living Well, Dish by Dish.
All right, welcome back to Dish by Dish. I'm your host, Jason Webb. Today we've got a really great recipe. This one is really light. It's a healthy alternative to those greasy hamburgers that you're always doing. This is a chicken Caesar burger. So we've got the 2 pounds of chicken here. What we're going to do is we're going to mix up the patties. What we're going to add here is we've got some flat leaf parsley. That's going to go in. I've got 2 cloves of crushed garlic. And we've got a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Then we're going to do the juice of half a lemon and then the zest of that lemon as well. And for this one, I'm actually using the grater zester, not the shredded one. Because this one is going into this ground meat. You don't want to have strands of pulp in your burger. What you're going to do is you're going to half your the bread that you want to use. I like to use a nice crusty bread. Cut them in half, and you're going to put them in the broiler and let them toast. So it'll only be about 2 minutes. And then from there, you're going to take them out, and then you're going to drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil. You're going to rub some garlic on it. And then you're going to put some Parmesan cheese on it and throw it back in the broiler for just a couple more minutes until that's warm and bubbly. So you can do all of that while your burgers are cooking. Okay, and the last thing is you're going to do about 2 or 3 anchovies. Now this is optional. There's a lot of people that don't like anchovies. However, most Caesar salads, real Caesar salads, will actually have anchovies in them. So I actually prefer it that way. So we're going to go ahead and pat these out. Get them on the griddle is what I'm using, and we've got it set at about 350, and it's going to take probably about 15-20 minutes. All right, so we've gotten our bread out of the broiler. As you can see, it's nice and toasty. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plate everything up. We're going to add a couple slices of tomato, and then we're going to get one of our chicken patties. Look at how beautiful and golden that turned out. Always check your centers to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. Okay, and then I also tossed up some romaine hearts with about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard and about a tablespoon of EVOO. And we're just going to throw on top to give it that Caesar salad. And that is our beautiful chicken Caesar burger. Chicken retains some of that juiciness, the tomato, and that romaine lettuce. Just adds to it, and that crusty roll. Absolutely wonderful. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Dish by Dish. Hope to see you next time. And remember to always tip your server, and that includes your pizza boy. We'll see you next time.
Be sure to like us on Facebook for updates on VTV Channel 6 programming. Don't forget, you can watch current and previous episodes of Living Well on demand at VTVChannel6.com. And while you're there, be sure to send us an idea for an upcoming episode. If you enjoy Living Well Uintah Basin, please take the opportunity to reach out and thank the local, community-minded businesses that make it possible. Ashley Regional Medical Center, Warriors Warehouse, and Uintah Recreation District. Until next time, live well and stay healthy, Uintah Basin.